Hello everyone and welcome back to Prison Architect. We're kicking off episode 2 where the previous episode left. Or, well, not exactly. It may look a little different because I forgot to save. So, I made a few different changes than what I made in the previous video. So, we didn't lose that much progress. We just lost about the last 2-3 minutes worth of progress. But I easily corrected all of it. Now, in this episode, we are almost ready to start bringing in our prisoners. We just need to make a few last-minute alterations, and that would be the water and the lights. So let's get in the lights, because that would be a good thing to put in now. There we go, that should be the correct amount of lights. And we also need some lights in here. Since we're not exactly finished with all of this, I'm just going to put in some basic lights. I'm not going to do anything extreme. And also lay the cable for the power. Just going to go straight up there and straight down the middle. Then we also need to lay down the pipe. I just hope indeed we have enough money for all of this. I mean, we should. And I want to have this pipe running along the wall. Go. Now I just need to lay the smaller pipes. Alright, so while they're busy with that, I'm also going to lay down the power cables to the kitchens, since we're going to need to have that with power. So we could do that. Have that run up here. And alongside. Also we're going to need water coming over, so we're going to need to drag this pipe out here. Have our water pipe going into that sink. And that should technically be everything we need. We just need to wire these toilets up as well. Like that. Alright, while they're busy with that, let's just fix up the areas that still need lights. And we've lost the generator. Guess it's time for another capacitor to be added there. There we go. Right, so currently our prison is very dirty, but we're going to have to work on that as we go along. Because money is starting to slowly but surely get a little bit tight. So we can actually go to intake and get about 5 or maybe... Yeah, let's start with 5 minimum risk or minimum security prisoners. Just start arriving at 8. So we're gonna need to think up a regime for them. Since we don't have much for them to do, it's just mostly gonna be free time and lock up. Or, yeah, some more free time. Lock up. Eat. Some more free time. This regime's not going to hold forever. As soon as the other things are set up, we'll set this up accordingly. There we go. Did I ever hire cooks? I did. Where are they? I've no idea where they are. Oh wait, hold on. There's one. Don't know where the other one is. Right, I think our prison is pretty much ready to open. It seems like I did not wire these toilets up correctly. Okay, that should fix that problem. Those are... everything is set. Let's see, can I... have I already researched prison maintenance? I have. So I need a foreman who needs a office. Just a quick and simple solution. Okay, he's now got an office. Now I need to research cleaning. So cleaning and deployment should be researched soon. Well, deployment will only be researched as soon as I have a security chief, which I do not yet have. But here come our first set of prisoners. And they're now being led straight through all the... Alright. Oh, we don't even have lights in here in the kitchen. Just put in a light there. And I'm assuming this canteen is now getting in the way because it's not a staff canteen. So let's just move that out. Alright, there we go. Alright, the cooks will make sure that they have food. And we can focus on the rest. But that's just the question. What are we going to be focusing on first? I mean, there are plenty of things that need to be done. Well, I say let's work on the grants that we have. So, along with that, let's get the security procedure. And get ourselves a security chief. Probably not the wisest thing to do, because it causes us to lose money. But I'm sure we can support a total of 50 prisoners, so we can push that number up to 10. Now let's just give the security chief a proper office to work in. There we go. And then he'll start researching deployment, and then we can start giving the staff their staff room, so that they're not always unhappy. And we also need to start working on the infirmary. And this over here will also be an office. Alright. So, oh, that's cleaning done. So I need about 2 janitors. They can get to work on cleaning the prison. And since we researched policy so early, I'm going to be setting the meal quantity and meal variety to low, just to save a little bit of money. And adjust the parole cutoff to about 90%. Well, I'm going to do that with a reason. I don't put the parole cutoff that high for no reason. It does tend to lower the your prison grading quite nicely. We'll just have to see. We can balance that out a bit to make it a bit more fair. also need groundskeeping. That should be the last one. Then we just need to hire a gardener. Need to build a medical ward. And also hire a psychologist. Who needs an office. And we just need... I'm just going to put one medical bed in. Because I feel like that's all we're going to need. How many doctors do we need? We need 2 doctors. And a psychologist. Which I have not yet researched. There we go. Let's research psychology. And also research bank loan, just in case we need it. I mean, I don't want to use it without reason. But it would always be good to have it when we need it. Oh, deployment's finished. Ah, okay, now we can actually start designating these places out as staff. Nope. Alright. This will be access only. Along with these offices. Along with the staff room. The morgue. Because we don't want people going through here for no reason at all. Alright, so now we can redesignate this as a canteen, because it won't get in the way now. Because now to specifically designate staff canteen. Or somehow it just went over to that. Nope, do that. There we go, staff canteen. So now the staff can come in, have a break, have a sandwich, all that, all those things. And look at how clean our cell block is. Those janitors really have been doing their job quite well. Do we have a psychologist yet? Almost. Okay, we just got gardening. So now we can hire a gardener, which means our grant is completed. Alright. We can hold off on the prisoner acclimatization and engagement. I think at this point we should go for cell block C to raise our prisoner capacity to 100. Because that gives quite a lot. But that might not be enough to build this cell block in full. Just about. It's just about big enough. Gonna need one of these doors. Need to put it right there. And hope that they finish building this before daybreak. Because I don't want prisoners going in there and then running off. And on the topic of prisoners, let's just do a quick shakedown. Or let's just search the cell block. Who knows? Some of them might be trying to dig a tunnel away. And I'm going to prevent them from doing so. Okay, psychology has just been approved. Time to get our psychologist. And that completes that grant as well. So as long as we keep completing these small grants, we'll be getting in the money that we need to complete this cell area. And I think now's the time to get that. We're not going to do it right now, we're just going to use the money, then we can complete that later. You know, there is a visitor's door right there, but these visitors seem to want to go through this door to go to that door to get in there. Why? They could just... I'm not even going to bother. Oh, there we go. Cell block's been done. Now we just need to fill in all of the extra things. Now, while they're doing that, we can Laundry, kitchen, cleaning cupboard. We do not have prison labor. We're going to need that first. Prison labor is what's going to allow us to finish that grant. Okay, this is the cleaning cupboard, which doesn't need anything, except maybe a light. Wow, these two janitors are doing a remarkable job at keeping the prison clean. I was not expecting them to do such a good job at it. We're gonna have to do a much better job with lighting. And it's a good thing I chose the pacifier warden, wherever he is. Yep, there he is. Because he reduces the overall temperature. Not physically, but he keeps the prisoners from rioting as easily, so they didn't get as upset as they normally would when you reduce the quality of their meals. Because normally that would cause a riot really quickly. But not in this case. We can save some extra money with them not getting upset. That would be laundry that's just finished. There we go. Now, we're only going to have one laundry machine, one ironing board, and a couple of laundry baskets. And maybe a table. Now, where are we going to put said table? Or maybe a small table. Like that. So now we can assign prisoners to work. You know, I never understood that grant. Why they specifically say that you only need to assign 3, but not actually have 3 working there. So there's currently no work regime for them to even work there, but it still counts, I suppose. And I suppose next up is going to be the prison manufacturing facility, which means we have to build a workshop. We could do that later and use the money to build up our cell block. So, unfortunately, the full length of episode 2 was way too long than what it needed to be. So, I needed to make an alternative plan. So, we're going to break down episode 2 into 3 episodes. So, this is the first part, and then episode 3 will be the next part, and episode 4, etc. I wasn't paying attention to how long the episode was becoming, and unfortunately went way over the number. So, yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this part of the episode. If you did, please do leave a like, and if you really want to see more, consider subscribing. But I'll see everyone in the next part of the next episode.